Hi, this is Aidan Smith from SiliconValleyFit.com. This is exercise number 2. So we have a series of Vastus Medialis training. If you want to know more about the theory as to why in most people there exists an imbalance between the outer and the inner quadricep, or the vastus lateralis and medialis, please consult the first video series. The second exercise is going to be shown here, and let's go ahead and change that camera angle. I'm going to roll up my shorts so you actually can see the quad. And what you're going to do is, this can be done with a band. In fact, in physical therapy, you'll see it mostly done with a band. And I like to do it with a cable because it's more consistent resistance. And I think it's much better, and you'll get quicker results this way. You'll need a piece that goes around the back of the knee. Hopefully it's a strap that's padded nicely so it won't chafe the skin too much. Number one, keep the heel planted at all times. The motion is going to be, you're going to be moving your knee forward, but if your heel lifts up, that's going to cancel the exercise. So heel down. You're going to go into almost like you're going to squat, okay? And this is going to be a quarter squat. You're looking at about 30 degrees, maybe 35 degrees of knee bend. And you're extending the knee, not locking it out, but straightening the leg. And the tempo on this, if you're first starting, you probably want to do a 2-1-2 tempo. So you're going forward for 2 seconds, back for 2 seconds, pause for 1. And when you pause for 1, really focus on that teardrop right there. This is the vastus medialis. Another tip you can do, anytime you palpate a muscle, you're going to activate it and excite it. And plus it's a psychological link, right? So you can, if you're feeling it in that lateralis, which is going to be working to some extent, try and override that and put your fingers on there and really focus in on getting that muscle to fire. So it's as simple as that. I would start out with higher reps and lighter weights to begin with, because you're trying to isolate the vastus medialis. So you're looking at reps of anywhere from 15 to 25 rep ranges. Once you get the technique down and your endurance built up in that muscle, go ahead and increase the weight. So that's a great way to, it's one of my favorite ways to work the vastus medialis, because you can do a knee extension and isolate it, but it's closed chain. If you go into a health club and do a knee extension on a leg extension machine, number one, it's not good for the mechanics of the knee joint, generally speaking, and number two, you could injure your knee in the process. This is a very safe way to do a knee extension.